What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video today. Again, as promised, I'll be giving out my weekly watch list every week on this channel. So if you're interested, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow me, and like and comment. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we pick up some really key levels for this week and some potential trades. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to watch is SPY. Now, sorry my voice is gone, bear with me, but the first thing I would like to cover is the previous highs of 420. We've touched this area once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Now we're in this area again. And if we can break above this 420 supply area, I don't see much until this 427 to 430 area. So if we can break out of this 420's supply, I can see us continuing higher, maybe retest this area again and continue higher. So my next level, if we were to break 420, would be this 430 level. This 430 level is a huge area of supply on SPY, big time frame, large probability. So I'd definitely be watching this 430 level. Now looking down to the 30-minute time frame and the smaller time frames, if we reject off this 420 level, I could see us maybe coming down and making a higher low around this 417.5 area. That 417.5 would be somewhere where I would look for a nice quick bounce. There's a nice area of confluence at this 417.5. So definitely think that we could see a nice bounce here if we open up in the right direction. If we were to fail this 417, the next thing I have down below would be this 409 or 410 demand, which I don't think we'll be seeing this week. So overall, really what I'm watching for this week on SPY is a break above this 420.7, 421 area. If we break above that, we can look for a retest and continue higher, or just a continuation up to that 430 level. I don't think we see much resistance in between these 420 and 430. So it should be very interesting. My next stock on watch is Apple. Apple is very strong at the moment on the daily time frame, but one thing I like to notice is that there is a very strong resistance point. As you can see, we touched it a few times up here, once here, once here, once here, and reject it, right? Now we're getting up to that point one more time, this 176.5 area, 0.4, 0.5. I would like to see us push and break above that and enter this 180 level where I think there will be the most potential supply or restriction. So I definitely think this 180 area, we could see some type of reversal. And that would be my main watch moving into this week is this 180. It is the highs. So, and we are in a strong uptrend. Obviously, rejecting any type of strength is hard and takes a lot of skill and risk management. However, this is the setup that I'd be willing to look for because it is strong supply. As you can see, we made a significant move here at 182/180 area, and we came back up, retested that area and rejected it, made a nice move down again. So I would expect some sellers to be up here at this level. Now, looking at a smaller time frame, I think we have a few bounce levels we can actually play. So on the 15 and 30 minute, we can see a potential bounce maybe at this 173. This looks like a pretty decent order block where buyers could be sitting, and another one at this 170 level. So these two levels here would be something that I'm interested in on it for a smaller time frame move. And I think that's a decent option for Apple because of the strength we've been seeing day by day. So Apple is definitely a main watch for me. And honestly, this week, these are the only two stocks I kind of have interest in. The other one I have interest in is Tesla. If we go to the 4-hour, we can see we've been holding this channel here as support and resistance, right? So we've been touching these key points, these key trend lines, and we have been respecting them. Now we are up at this trend line, and I'm curious what we're going to do. We have some nice strength into it. Obviously, we had strength here, but the rejection started. So I would assume that the best scenario would try to be to play this reversal back down to this trend line. But I'm going to let this play out probably tomorrow and see where we close. If we can close above this trend line around this 200 area, I'd be interested in looking for longs and playing it to the upside. That would be a big interest for me. Every other tech stock is very hard to trade at the moment. If you go look at AMD and a bunch of these stocks, I mean, they have just been going straight up. It's hard to find a setup. So it's just super hard to find setups on these right now. NVIDIA actually looks pretty good for calls, but again, we're so extended to the upside that could be a little bit of a risk, but we definitely could see some type of continuation higher over that 400 level. So maybe that's something that we watch because this has extreme strength. And that's really all I have for you guys. One thing I wanted to mention that I feel like I don't really mention a lot anymore is long-term investing. I'm looking at Microsoft. I'm thinking about adding to my long-term position, my long-term stake in Microsoft. And I know it's been rallying for a while, and I did add some down, at good levels, but I'm thinking about adding some more. And the reason being is because with everything, with Nvidia and the AI news going on, I looked into Microsoft, and Microsoft is a big deal in the AI space. They have a lot of things going for them and are actually above a lot of the industry, like Google and other platforms. So Microsoft is definitely something that I'm interested in for an AI and more growth oriented play. I think people are obviously it is a huge blue chip company, great company, but I think this has a lot of upside in the future. So if you're interested in long-term investing, I'd highly recommend to do your own research and look into Microsoft and even the AI opportunity within it. With that being said, my voice is basically gone. I'm sorry about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.